Obviously the top 8, for those who don't know, the top 8 will draw a Penrite bottle out of the barrel, whatever number they draw is where they start. As the top point scorer, Kane gets to draw first. He's drawn 5. So Darren Kane will come out of position 5 in the feature race. Ian Brims, number 2. The second highest point scorer. Where's Brimsy going to start? Brims Concrete Court, the sponsor of tonight's show. Out of 2, so he'll stay where he is out of position 2. Ian Brims will come off the outside front row. Sean Black, our defending Think Money Series champion, out of 7. So Sean will come out of 7, 40 laps, so it's easy from there, easy from 7 in 40 laps. Even I could do it. So we'll go from there, do it easy. Okay, Steve Jordan, our 4th highest qualifier. 3, so he's moved up a spot. Jordo's on the inside. He'll start out of position 3. Our 5th highest points man tonight, winner of round 1, Mark Pagel. 6. And he'll come out of 6 tonight, so Mark Pagel will be out of 6. So pole position is still up for grabs. So 48, Rodney Kraft, having one of the best nights we've seen from Rodney. Really good run in his last heat race. And he's out of position 1. So Rodney Kraft will start out of pole. So he's been rewarded for his efforts tonight. A really good run in that last heat. Got him into the top 8, and now he's going to come out of position 1. Okay, Zach's going to draw it out. Who'll be drawn? 4. So Matt will come out of position 4, so he's made up some positions. And the last one, Sam Rosa, will be out of 8. So he'll stay where he is. So those top 8 guys will get themselves sorted in their positions. We'll fire up the field. 40 laps to come for Think Money, for Prince Concrete, and for Sweet Chassis. We'll see you on the podium after the race. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thank you, Bob McCosker for 56.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Whoa, big time, folks. 40 laps, it's a long, long way to go. Already a little bit of a problem out there, but the 48 of Rodney Kraft manages to avoid all the other troubles. These big machines take a handful to get through. Jordo, yeah, little second spot, and look who's coming around the outside. Matty Pascoe in a big move. Darren Kane trying to work through on the inside there. Pascoe's tail hit the wall. Halfway at the back straight, didn't do any damage, I don't think. Sam Rosa's coming on the run further back in the field. Behind Ian Brims as DK joins onto the back of the pack. Jordan looking for a way through Kraft, and on the outside there is a 15 of Matt Pascoe. Right behind him, Darren Kane, Ian Brims, Sam Rosa, and 4 Mark Pagel is right up there as well. Sean Black's having a run. Dempsey Pales behind him as they charge hard. Down the main straight again, there's Rodney Kraft. Oh, got a problem. Spinner down the bottom there, brings proceedings to a halt with only a few laps gone in this one. That was shaping up, and it still will, no doubt. Sean Black, Dempsey Pales. Cream already rising to the top. That's the way they line up, these guys. The solo run out the front. Here we go. Lined up, 2 by 2 behind our leader, and away we go. Pascoe got another good run. Pivoting on the outside there. Darren Kane goes to run on the inside of Pascoe. Pascoe and Kane side by side. Kane on the inside, Pascoe on the out. Brims having his handful with Sam Rosa. Sean Black further back, Mark Pagel up in about 7th or 8th position. The orange car, 4 on the outside of Sam Rosa. Sean Black 1 back from them as they settle down to a good race pace, and Darren Kane quickly into stride in 2nd spot. Our leader though, it's Steve Jordan, Jordo and Darren Kane, both these champions. In the 3rd place, the 15 of Matty Pascoe. Our early leader, Rodney Kraft, back in 4th spot. Pagel having a go now at Ian Brims. Sean Black behind them. Behind Rosa, that is. Having a look further back in the pack. And it's the 6th car of Tim O'Shea. Handily placed there as well. What a go guys are absolutely pouring on the action. Steve Jordan somehow hanging on from Darren Kane. And the 15 still there. Matty Pascoe won't go away in a hurry, that's for sure. And a long, long way back now to Rodney Kraft. There to be in Brims. Pagels found his way on inside running there now. But he's got, Sam Rosa, Sean Black having a go at him as well. These guys back at about 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th position, they know that they've got to start moving very, very fast indeed. Otherwise they're going to be left way behind if there's no further stoppages. 29 laps to go in the Sedans. Jordo leading away. Right about a car and a half lengths from the 36 of Darren Kane, closing in on lap traffic. We all went around the wrong way. At the top of the main straight. Just as our leaders were closing in on Jack Childs there in the 24 car. So Steve Jordan leading away from 36 of Darren Kane. 5 laps to go. All the pressure on Jordo. He's been there before, the former Australian champion. Now, Pascoe sees the opportunity to try and go right around the outside of Darren Kane. Can't do it. Brims is up there, the ever reliable Ian Brims. Another one that's seen it all before. Further back then to Mark Pagel, Sam Rosa, Rodney Kraft. As they power through once again, and it's Steve Jordan trying to hang on to this lead with 27 laps to go. Darren Kane behind him. Matty Pascoe, Ian Brims still very, very racy out there in the 76. In fact, moving right up behind Matty Pascoe that time. Pagel's there. Oh my goodness me. Half the field plus down the bottom there. Bob McCosker's involved in that one, I can see.
Tell you what, Bob, they're putting on a hell of a race out there. That's unfortunate we've got this moment here because it is an absolute cracker up the farm. There's heaps of guys coming through the back. Wayne Randall is really charging hard from the back. So some really good racing happening back in the pack as well. So I think it's still got plenty of action to go. 27 laps to run. I hope we can get through it because it is an absolute beauty at the moment.
Yeah, just trying to get this mess sorted out. A lot of these cars will be all right to get going again, I would imagine. But just waiting for them to get fired up and under power. It's going to make an overall, it's going to make a nightmare for the officials. QLD's coming around now, we're going to let them loose. Jordo's withstood the pressure so far. Oh, they're coming at him big time. Darren Kane moves through on the inside. Have a look at Brims having a go too. Ian Brims up on the inside of Pascoe momentarily. And here comes Pagel. He's in the mix big time. We got another one around up the top. Spun them around and we got cars going everywhere up the top. So we got to do that all over again. So unfortunately that time around the spinner was Craig Kraft. The J&J Bull Bars 6 car, the SSA 6. The drive out of 4 at the last restart, out of 2 I should say. Here we go. Have another go at this one. Oh, Jordan covered it up that time. He well and truly covered his tracks. His biggest danger there was watching out for Matty Pascoe, but I'm sure he's aware of that. Withstanding the pressure beautifully so far. Kane trying to go through on the inside again. Pagel's got up well and truly in front of Brims, but here he comes. The man who won round number 1, he's coming into the picture big time. Mark Pagel in the 4. Behind him Ian Brims. Sam Rosa's driving a very, very good race indeed. And here comes Wayne Randall. Wayne Randall coming into the picture. He started right at the rear of the field and there's no substitute for quality. Wayne Randall really starting to drive hard. In the 6 car. He's back in 7th spot. The rest of the field behind him. Travis Barron, Sean Black. We've got the 56 on the infield, David O'Keefe, to join his son. Sean Black trying a way through. Mick Nicola behind him, having a go on the inside of Black. Can't do it at the moment. So Darren Kane, relentless pressure has brought him to the front of the field. Darren Kane over Steve Jordan. Have a look at Pagel. He's got up in front of the 15. Oh, Matty Pascoe. Further back then to William Brims. Sam Rosa. Wayne Randall. What a drive. Travis Barron. Sean Black. Mick Nicola. Oh, Black in trouble out of two. Almost lost it and got it back again, but it's not working for him at the moment, the defending champion. With 19 laps to go this time around, it's DK, Darren Kane, our leader. From Steve Jordan. Not to be done with there, that's for sure. He's going to have another go with this. Pagel in third. Followed then by Pascoe. Brims hanging on for grim death there too as well. They're lapping the 25 car. We've got problems down the bottom there. We've got a spinner out of turn number 2. Spinner out of turn number 2. Well, here we go with 18 laps to go. We're getting right down to it now. Darren Kane, the 36. The 10. The low range 10 of Steve Jordan.
On the inside, 15 on the outside, 76 and C77, Q6 and 31, 3 and 26, 24.
Okay, we're going back a previous lap and we got the penalty here for the 36 of Darren Kane. As you can see, that changes the complexion of the race big time indeed as they line up. Steve Jordan will lead them away. Mark Pagel and Matty Pascoe side by side in the second row of the grid. As you can see, it's twists and its turns. It's had everything, this. Sean Black's there, Nicola, McCosker, Childs. The 25 of Nick Sanson, of course, the 36 of DK, Darren Kane. Not impossible for a man of this calibre. 18 laps remaining. It's going to make for interesting viewing. Big time. Here we go. Jordo. Pagel on the inside of Pascoe. Brims hard into the wall. Where's Sam Roser? I think it is. Hard into the wall. On the outside of Brims when that happened. He just went cannoning and that was a hard jolt. Very, very hard indeed. And a quick attention being paid over there, as you can see, because that was a hell of a jolt.
We saw him at a heat win earlier tonight. Good young guy, very professionally presented. He's certainly not 100%, but he's managed to get out of the car under his own steam, so that's a great sign. The Ford Wreckers Redcliffe number 77 machine. So I'll take him into the pit area and the medical teams there will assess him there. We'll get back underway. Just 8 laps to run now. I had to cut this one down, unfortunately, because the guys have been putting on a good race. They started off really strongly, just lost the plot a little bit as we started to, as the lap started to wind down. But Steve Jordan, can he hold on? 8 laps to run. Mark Pagel, the opening round winner, is ready to pounce. Mac Pascoe, Ian Brims are both there. And Wayne Randall has come from a long, long, long way back now to be a contender.
Go here now, 8 laps remaining. Can Jordo take it out? Steve Jordan from Mark Pagel. Matty Pascoe up there, Ian Brims. And behind Ian Brims we go Wayne Randall. So he shall not weary them, that's for sure. Randall up there, followed by Mick Nicola. Had a pretty fair run. Travis Barron there as well. And Sean Black still in the thick of the action, even though a fair way back. So Jordo, 6 laps remaining in this one. Pagel in second spot. Just trying to see how far back everybody is in this one. Jordo, our leader, Pagel in second place. DK, Darren Kane, a long, long way back. As Jordo comes round now with 4 laps to go. Trying to stay out of trouble there is the 25 car of Nick Sampson. Staying out wide and staying out of trouble. 3 and a bit laps to go now. And it's still Steve Jordan looking good. Mark Pagel in second spot. If it stays that way, he's done a superb job in the first 2 rounds, of course. Hello, we got one around the wrong way. It's the 25 car down there of Nick Sampson. They're going to let them go anyway because we've only got less than 2 laps to go. And it's Jordan coming up with a lap and a half. Steve Jordan, it's his to lose. Looks Simon and hose for money. Steve Jordan, white flag out. Pagel in second place. Then it's the 15. Still there, and of course, that's Matty Pascoe. Ian Brims have driven a superb race here tonight. But checkered flag time to Steve Jordan. Jordo takes the win. Pagel in second place. Matty Pascoe followed by Brims. What a drive out there too by Mick Nicola. Wayne Randall finished in 6th spot, followed by Darren Kane in 7th. Sean Black in 8th. Travis Barron in 9th, and rounding out the top 10, Jack Childs. Like I say, once again, apologies for the low call, but we got to do that by law. Well, probably you couldn't hear me anyway, but that's the way it goes. Oh, look at Ian Brims's bent axle down there, would you? But he's still got across the line in 4th spot, which is a superb effort. I'm sure you'll agree. But full credit to Jordo, former Australian champion down there, Steve Jordan, has taken out the Bickies in round number 1, and to go with round number 2, I should say, and to go with his victory in round number 1 for Think Money Series. A great job by Mark Pagel. That's the 4 down there that you can see. And in 3rd spot, Matty Pascoe. So we'll get these guys up there. Chris, as I say, we've got to turn us right down here now, so away we go. Over to you. Yeah, there we go. Put your hands together for him down there. Steve Jordan, Jordo, well done. Congratulations to you.
Now, Bob. We're right. Steve Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, our feature race winner. We'll get it very, very quickly. We need to get through our presentation. Obviously, a very strict curfew here. We thought we'd given the guys enough time to get through this one, but we couldn't quite get it done. But Jordo's relieved, I think. Another 10 after that, he would have been. We'll just wait for. We've got Matt here. We've got our 3rd place man here. So we'll get started with our presentations. Matt Pascoe, 2nd in the 1st round. You're determined to make the outside work, and it just didn't seem to sort of quite get it done. I mean, some of the guys back in the field were able to get up there and get it working, but I guess up the front the pace was pretty quick, and you just didn't quite have that enough momentum up there to make it work.
Yeah, the speed up front was fast, and the car was just a little bit tight. But congratulations to Jordo. He had his car right, and we didn't. And and Mark Pagel for running 2nd. Just had nothing for him. So
I saw plenty of the underside of the car down here. You were really getting it up too high. It's just a little bit too much, wasn't it? You had to sort of ease it off, then, didn't you, to get it back down?
Yeah, just a bit tight up there, and just couldn't see the car on the inside either. So I didn't know whether I was coming down back on them or not. But just like to thank Proline Plasterboard, Barnes Drilling, the Shock Shack for supplying me a great set of shocks, the Sport Engines, Dad, Ty, and Zach, all the crew helping out tonight, Jeff, and just thanks.
Oh, no worries. Put your hands together, Matt Pascoe, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd place getter tonight. Our 2nd runner-up. Put your hands together. Won the 1st round. 2nd tonight, Mark Pagel. Geez, this podium stuff is pretty easy, isn't it?
That's why I'm sweating.
So, I mean, we had to cut the race short, obviously, with that restart. Do you think if we got a bit longer, you might have been able to get anywhere near Jordo?
Actually, the longer the car went, the better it got. But that last restart, the front of the car just wouldn't stick. So, who knows? So, at the end of the day, 2nd's a pretty good result. I mean, 1st and a 2nd, you can't really do too much better. I can't expect too much better than that. The competition here is so hot. So, great job, Mark Pagel. Obviously, extends his lead in the championship series. We're going to grab his trophy and his hat for the photos. And we'll get our feature race winner up here. Steve Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Jordan, you said to me at the last restart,
You wish there was only 2 laps to go. Is that because you are officially old, or what?
Hell no. Well, I've got a race car underneath, we'll drive as hard as we can, but no, she was fueling up in them last 20 laps or so, and it made it very hard coming off the turns, and this car 1 and 2 was very hooky down bottom, and we couldn't get the front to stick, so wound all the back brakes in and just got them as hot as I can to get the car to turn around the corner. That's probably why you've seen the car do U-turns before the actual corner, but that was one way of getting around there and stopping the guys getting underneath us.
So it was a great turnaround, because that first hit, I thought you were really struggling tonight. That first hit, you really sort of seemed to struggle to get momentum, get the car going forward, but then the second hit obviously went really well, and then that feature, like, once you got to the front, Rodney did well led for those few laps. Once you got to the front, I mean, you know, obviously Kane, he got ahead of you there, but once that sort of sorted itself out and you got back to the front, no one else really got close. It was a good run.
Yeah, no, exactly right. I mean, the heat 1 is just, you know, get to feel your car and try not to crash it and make the final, and basically that's what we did, and just made it to the final, and we got the win, lucky enough.
Well done, Steve Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Okay, we'll just get our feature board. We'll go back to you, Bob, while we get our... Oh, we're going to talk to our first of our... the development series winner tonight is Nick Sampson. We'll get him up here. Newcomer to the ranks. Good result first night out. We get the winner of our development series points, which is for those guys who, you know, maybe not running at the front of the field, but they're doing the job well done. Not a bad pick up on the first night.
Oh, mate, how good was that? That's bloody excellent, but shit of a way to finish, breaking the rack.
You just wanted to finish in front of the grandstand and put on a show, didn't you?
Well, I told them I'd finish in the same straight as them, so I was pretty wrapped with that, mate. But that's fantastic. Thanks very much.
No, welcome to Sedans. Great effort, Nick Sampson, our development series winner. But thanks for coming along, Bob. Go back here to finish up, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.